All right, folks. So it's around 3:30 today. All right. We used, me and Juan used this today as a cooler. All right, not bad. All right. Stacked wood ice up to here. All right. Ice cold. Ice cold. So the people who are going to be buying that new cooler, I do not recommend it, because this thing, now, I don't know what that advertises, that it may keep your stuff cool for 3 days. But I don't know, unless you're camping or something, you know, you need it for 8 hours, all right? 10 hours at the most, okay? So if you're just looking for a cooler, you know, for your work day, take some of the stuff out that you might be storing, maybe in your garage or your work van or your trailer. Put it to the side, get some ice, and you can use this. Now, I usually use my Tough system, but I mean, it's 100 degrees. The heat, and again, first day of summer today. But the black is too much. It's just too much. Actually, I put a t-shirt or a towel over this black, and that did help a little bit too. But we basically, and I had it while we were driving. Once I kind of got to the job sites, we just carried this and put this in the shade. And again, started at 9:30 in the morning and loaded. And guys, it is freaking unbelievably hot today. I would say 105 heat index, humidity. It's like soup. All right. So, and I'm very shocked I still have ice in here, but you know, 7 hours. These things work great, even in like these temperatures, 100 freaking degrees, you know, and I'm out in the sun. This is in the back. If I would put this inside my trailer, this would probably be all water, because inside my trailer, it's probably like 110 degrees, but, works good. And I probably do recommend this over the Tough system, only because, again, the color of it, you know, being red, it doesn't attract the heat or the sun as much. And it's huge. I mean, that new cooler from Milwaukee, it's kind of small. You know, we had this loaded. We had actually a 12-pack of waters in here. I think we have like 3 left, maybe 4. Yeah, 4 left. And I had a 6-pack of Gatorade. So, and look at, you can kind of store them up here if you want. If it get a little too cold for you or whatever. But I figured I'd let you know. But you guys know this. I've done videos about the Tough system in the past. You got the wheels, you know, it's great. And I mean, going to your kids' ball games and stuff, you know, wheeling this is, I mean, it's extra smooth. And I'll tell you, this is a newer one. I think I got this for like $60 when I did one of the deals. I did this one recently. I got this one recently, and it rolls a lot smoother than my other ones. And I know there was an issue with the wheels. I don't know if these are their updated wheels, because supposedly they were doing something with the wheels. I don't know. But anyway, guys, Packout. And you can do this with the RIDGID box too. You know, you heard me talk about the RIDGID. You can get all 4 boxes for the price of just this one box. All right. Issue is they're black, so they're going to attract, you know, and that's why they make the tops, whether it's the Makita or the DeWalt. And that's another thing too, guys. You know, I have the DeWalt. I didn't feel like it's in the back of my garage with tons of crap on it. But that one doesn't have wheels. So you kind of got to carry that around. So the ones with the wheels, I mean, much, much, much more easier and better to use. So that's it, folks. We'll catch you. Flip, flip, flip. Yeah, so this is a good box, guys. Also for, you know, filling up or using it as a ice box, a cooler and such. Now this is, last year was in my trailer, and this had all my oils and all my, you know, hand tools, stuff like that, you know, garden tools in it. But, you know, I kind of replaced it this year, and I was going to kind of use it as that, but I had a lot of spillage, and it still reeks like oil. But this is probably one of the best boxes to use. Now it's black. Like I said, it gets hot. But what we did is we kept it in the back of my truck, not in the bed, actually in the back seat. And then, you know, we had the AC on, open the window. It was cool, was awesome. Then we take it and try to find a spot in the shade. And it's really the perfect size for 2 people. Now, obviously, if you have a big crew, a lot of people, you know, use the Packout or the Tough System box. Now, right now, it's hard to recommend this box, and I do like it. And obviously, it's small, it's compact, but you know, you hear me talking about the RIDGID again. You know, the RIDGID, this is a $20 box. All right, and if I wanted to, I can go get my knife, my DeWalt knife, and I can just jam it right through here. All right, now. RIDGID, right? $99 for all 3. Okay, obviously that's a better value right now because it's on sale than these T-Stack boxes. All right, you know, when they're not on sale for $99, then maybe you find the T-Stack on sale. But you know, it's not the best made box, but it's held up pretty good. You know, obviously the hinge here is not the best, you know, but it really hasn't busted. You know, I've had this full of water almost up to here at least 10 times. Never, you know, did anything leak out of this. You know, it's been jammed up in the trailer. You know, not in that bad a shape or anything, but something like this, you know, if you don't need to lug around the big wheeled boxes, you know, like the Packout rolling box, the DeWalt Tough System, or if you get the RIDGID, you want something kind of small. But if you kind of want to use it for different stuff, you know, even that medium RIDGID box, I think is what, $39.99 right now, maybe even cheaper. I don't know, whatever it breaks down to, it comes to $99. So I think the rolling is what, $49. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe that medium box is like $29. So for another $10, you can kind of get that RIDGID box. But these T-Stack, if you do maybe find a good deal on them, they really are the perfect size. And you know, this is what we really like to use. But you know, again, I had major leakage, very bad leakage, and I could probably never use this again, because even though I got most of the oil out of it here, it just stinks to high hell. So this will just go back as being some type of you know, box. I do got the DeWalt cooler. Maybe I will try to find that, but that thing's huge. I don't really want to lug that around either. So I was kind of forced to use that Milwaukee today, only because I just didn't want to dig stuff out, and I kind of had it right at the edge of my garage door opening. So that's what we had to use. But all these, you know, the point is, all these boxes are fine. Don't just get a cooler box because it has a white top on it and some installation. All right. If you do want a cooler, and obviously, you know, if you live in Florida, Texas, where it's 100 degrees, invest in a real cooler, you know. But for people where, well, I mean, who the hell knows what's happening this summer? This is like the 6th day of 90-degree plus. So I told people in the beginning of the year this was going to be a summer from hell, and it's starting to be like that already. But if you're gonna, I wouldn't buy any of these tool brand coolers. Get a good, you know, something with roto molding. You know, actually DeWalt, it has a licensed cooler, but you know, when those roto coolers are heavy, you know, it depends, guys. Basically, whatever you have will work, is what I'm trying to tell you. All right, good night, good luck, God bless.
So you're getting rid of all this, clearing out all this Makita. So we got here. 780. Still got this 95. Still got this atomic set for 150.